It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have base. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Rizzo.
Lined hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Grounder down the line at third. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
The windup and the 0-1. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber has a beat on it. 2 down. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Schwarber is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brewers. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off for the
Head-to-head
Cubs,
numbers against Zach
the center
Davies.
fielder,
He's got 8 hits
Jason
in 31
Hayward.
tries. He also has 1 home run. High in the air out to center field. Kane has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8.
So
The second
striding
baseman,
in, Hoerner, as
number
he'll
2.
get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 62.
Digging in, Jose Quintana.
Jose
He'll get to take his first
Quintana.
cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading
First
off
pitch
for the
coming. Here it
Brewers,
is.
The first baseman.
And he'll just fight this one
Ryan
off as it's chopped foul.
Braun.
The windup and the 0-1. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now.
Moustakas.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Mike
Batting
Moustakas becomes
catcher,
out number 2 this
Yasmani.
inning. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number
Infield
44,
in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Rizzo.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Trying to pick things up
Nick
where he left off.
Castellanos.
Nicolas Castellanos. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in
Up next
quickly.
for the Cubs, the third baseman.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2
Bryant.
at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Chris Bryant now. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
The
Here's
batter,
Javier
number
Baez,
9,
and he's the
shortstop,
reigning recipient of the
Javier
National League's Player of the
Baez.
Month award.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw on to second for the force in the side.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cain going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Career homer number 149. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Now batting, number 2.
In now, Hoerner. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Into the box, Jose Quintana. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman,
back to the top of the order now, and into bat
Anthony
next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right
Striding
fielder,
in,
number
Nicholas
6.
Castellanos.
Nick
He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep
Now
the pressure
batting,
on. He's given up a
third
couple of
baseman,
runs early already
Chris
in this game, and now he
Bryant.
gives up the
Your
2-out single.
attention,
Yeah,
please.
no chance right there. You
Now
want to make
pitching
this
for
guy
the
work. You
Brewers,
want to try and get into their
number
pen as quick as
56,
possible. And if 2-out knocks are
Aaron
the answer, then so be it.
Wilkerson.
Aaron Wilkerson will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Pham will get there, and he puts. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed
Leading
one
off
base
for
runner
the
in this game,
Brewers,
so it's easy to see
the
why he
first
said they
baseman,
haven't shown much fight
Bryant.
today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third
Open
baseman.
stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Moustakas.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So
catcher,
bases are empty here with 2
Yasmani
gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher,
Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal. Quintana gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in now, Javier
Leading off
Baez.
for the
He'll
Cubs,
start things out now in
the
the top
shortstop,
half of the 6th.
Javier
First delivery
Baez.
to him on the way. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the young
The
catcher,
catcher,
Wilson Contreras. No hits to
Contreras.
this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now,
Left
Kyle
fielder,
Schwarber. He got on
Kyle
top of one and was a
Schwarber.
ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Pham racing back, still ranging back. And it's into the bullpen. A home run.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team
next for the
as things
Cubs,
crank up in October.
the center
We'll see
fielder,
if he can stay hot when it
Jason
matters the most.
Hayward.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out in their half of the
Leading off
6th as
for
they
the
look to
Brewers,
shake things up here
the
for a
second
lineup
baseman,
that, quite frankly, has
Hernan
been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He
Your
froze him
attention,
on the
please.
breaking ball that time.
Pinch hitting for the
Hernan
Brewers,
Perez becomes
number
the first
25,
out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Domingo.
Here's a ball for Rizzo
Cepeda.
over at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6.
Coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side.
Now
Birch
pitching
Smith
for the Brewers.
is on to pitch from the bullpen
Number
now to start
65.
inning number 7.
Birch.
Stepping into the box, Hoerner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Liner toward right center. Cain is right there, 1 down.
The pitcher, number 62.
Digging in once
Jose
again, Jose Quintana.
Quintana.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 44.
So the batting order turns over
Anthony
now and set to go.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Orlando
Castellanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy Pham. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5. Nick Castellanos now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits,
right fielder,
including a
number
homer
6,
to this point.
Nick Castellanos.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in,
shortstop,
Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The catcher, number 40.
The next
Wilson
Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Here's Ryan Braun now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his
Ryan
business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right into the shift. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The batter, number 2.
Now to the plate, Hoerner hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Liner toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Schwarber ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
For the Cubs,
and this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Tony.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen
right
clear
fielder,
the fence
6,
by just this one
Nick
lineup alone.
Castellanos.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at.
Up next
I
for the
always
Cubs,
felt like great batter's
the
eye
third
in dead
baseman,
center. You can
Chris
move traffic to both
Bryant.
gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Yelich is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the
batter,
Cubs'
number
4-hole hitter,
shortstop,
Javier Baez. He comes
Javier
into this appearance in the
Baez.
midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add
catcher,
this to
number
his
40.
ever-growing.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Line towards center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. At the
Now
plate,
batting,
Kyle Schwarber.
left
He
fielder,
went deep earlier, and he's
Kyle
2 for 4 to this
Schwarber.
point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich is under it. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. But not before 5 crossed the plate with the big.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Maples
please.
will come on out
Now
of the bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
be appearing in
Chicago,
his 3rd game this
number
season.
36.
In there, and it's
Dylan
0-1.
Maples.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pena.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately,
Up next
that one
for
stayed
Milwaukee.
inside.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Kane.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the
The
infield
batter,
single.
number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Hey, this game is close right here,
Arcia.
but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Rizzo has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one.